Yeah, I've just, yeah, it looks like I've still got a problem. I've got some problem, an aerial problem. I thought I'd solved it, but maybe not.
Well, you're fishing over in North Wales.
Yeah, I've got an intermittency, yeah. I appreciate it all. I'm just going to have to investigate this. Thanks a lot. I'll catch you up. Name Howard. I'm near Portsmouth, Waterlooville, but I've got a problem, so I'm going to have to do an investigation. Thanks a lot.
You okay, Howard? Well, good luck. Hope you sort that out. If you do, come back in. Back to you, Dave. Over.
Yeah, thanks, Brent. Okay, Howard. It wasn't obvious here, but obviously you're looking at the instruments there, so I'm sure you can sort it out. But when it's working, in fact, you peak 20 over, so you're doing okay, I guess. It's a good strength. Okay, Grant, yeah, Lassie Panda, yeah, we talked about that last time, and I was looking at that, and if I need sort of a small machine with a bit more grunt than the little things I'm using, that would be a good one, especially the Arduino bit. I did look after our last chat how they interface the Arduino side with the Windows side, and it kind of wasn't obvious. It looked like you need to spend some time digging into it, and without any specific reason, I just sort of logged the fact and left it. So that one is parked. Looks like a nice unit. And I've got the new shack, well, that's coming along. I'll give out the wiring, etc. You've got the furniture in. Well, hopefully later in the year have a tour in a tour in person. Well, if I was there, it'd have to be a tour in person. But you know what I mean? The real thing then. It's called that. I'm now a great uncle as of a few days ago, so there's probably Pam's talking about a baby visit. Which, and, you know, I don't feel disinclined to do, but I don't inclined to either. I've seen a picture of it, so that's fair enough, but I know the ladies think may well do a dog leg on the way there, otherwise back, but that's climbing logistics, so who knows. I've had no, not an issue as such, but on my card, I've been trying to get the command online to properly be online. Well, I think it is online, but sounds like a daft thing to say. But the sat nav doesn't give me live updates, so it's not giving me on the map. It's not showing where the traffic's ground to a halt. And the other day, I found myself ground to a halt in traffic that, according to the map, wasn't there. I looked into this and I thought, and it seems that you can't log in, because I went to there's this thing called Mercedes Me or something, and you go on there and it says, right, we'll register, yeah, right, do an email, do a password, and I assumed after that it was going to ask me for a VIN number or something, and it was going to be, you know, mapped to you, but I couldn't get past the password stage. Every time I put the password in, well, what it actually said, you know, it sent me a link, please respond to this link to confirm it's you. Yes, you've been added to the whatever. And every time I tried to log in, it just went away, had a think, and just came back with a login screen again. Oh, what? So I did it again with a different email and password in case something had got mixed up, exactly the same. So I rang Whitefield up and said, what's going on with this? And it says, well, the dealer has to, so I'm just telling you this in case you're under this, the dealer has to set it up for you. So I said, well, it wasn't set up when I bought the car then, was it? Because it was not working, so they missed that. So I said, surely you don't have to come in with all my credentials, because if you were happy enough for me to drive away the car, surely you're happy enough to log me into it. So he was going to look into it, and he emailed, that was yesterday, he emailed me today to say, hopefully he was going to get it done by the end of the day, get back to me, and he's either working late or he's not going to get back to me today. So that's ongoing, a bit frustrating. So I can't remember if you've got command online on yours, but if you have, you need them to enable it, or the sat-nav thing, it seems. So just a point, it's a bit of a But it's not that much of a niggle because it looks like it can be done. But you get it free for 3 years. So it should have been working on mine. So hopefully it will in the next day or two. Back to you on that, Glenn, and a couple of other notes here. GA10OF GW4GTE.
Yeah, I'm back. Just looking through my file now to see if that's in the spec of the car. Just hang on a minute. Oh Christ, it's not in this one. That's Margaret's car. I'll have a look later. But yeah, well, thanks for letting me know that. He did when I well, I'm probably away from the mic now, but yeah, he did say something about a 3-year something or other when I bought it. So it might be that, but thanks for that. I'll ask. And I presume then live updates. What does it have a 4G 70s or something like that for the updates up?
I'm not entirely sure. I think there's one for the satellite, and it's got a Wi-Fi hotspot, so you can go on the internet, but you have to tether it to your phone. I think that's how it works. But there's got to be some internet presence, because I don't think it's anything to do with your phone. The traffic updates. But I have to say, you can criticise Mercedes for this. I think the hardware is good, but the software, it's all right. It's pretty good, but I think Audi and BMW have probably got the edge. You're supposed to be able to download an iPad, an iOS, and an Android app and control the car in some fashion, or ask it things, or set things up with it remotely. Sort of demo, and I don't know which versions, but I wouldn't feel happy about doing it. There seems to be some version where you can remote control the car, so if you've got a narrow garage, you can stand next to the car and drive the car into the garage while you're outside it. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's got this parking assist, and I've just found the paperwork. It says here, special equipment, communications module, UMTS, for the use of Mercedes Connect Me services. Yeah, so I think it's got that. But that's, so it's a UMTS, so it must be a SIM card. It must be like a sort of mobile phone, but just with a SIM card to get internet access, so it can do the updates. But yeah, I noticed in Margaret's car, she's got this A3 with all the gizmos on it. It's got a little symbol on it saying LTE. Now LTE is it's either line termination equipment, or I think they call it now long-term evolution. I think it's a 4G. So her car's got that. But to be honest, I've not had a chance to look at it all yet. But I think it will have, because it says it's got Connect Me services on it.
Yeah, it probably has something similar. Yeah. So I'll see what happens when they enable it. Well, I'll drop her an email. And I was in Knutsford tomorrow at a dental checkup in the morning. But there's the big new Mercedes place is opened at Cheshire Oaks now, which is supposed to be the biggest in the country. And that's where mine gets serviced. They've moved down to the centre of Chester to there. I've not been there yet. So if I don't get sorted out, I'm going to call in there, or maybe just call in there anyway and see what goodies they've got. They're supposed to have a showroom for 35 new cars, in the showroom, so it's a bit worrying. Just keep away from there. But he should be able to tell me if the other mob have set it up or not. But yeah, they obviously missed that, because it's a bit naughty, isn't it? If you can't do it, but it's not obvious. And I don't know that. The documentation is sort of reasonably complete, but it's almost like it's been translated from German with a robot. It's missed the sort of sense and style what's said, I don't know. And because the book is, well, it's the other one, it's hundreds of pages thick, and it's very difficult, the way it's written, to know what is standard and what is an option that you're unlikely to have unless you've said, I want it. So you got this assist and that assist, as you know, and there's a red triangle, there's a bip and a red triangle comes on the instrument panel here in front and through the steering wheel, and it's something to do with when I've overtaken something or something's overtaking me, or when I've just indicated on my flasher or something. It keeps doing it, and I haven't been able to pin down exactly what it's supposed to be telling me, really. So, yeah, I think I'll just quietly ignore most of it, to be honest, and I've been doing it the mirror signal maneuver way for 40 odd years. Anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens when you get yours. Be interesting to see, but that's maybe because mine was second hand, wasn't it? So maybe they weren't as bothered. But you would think as picking up your new one, they'll do it as a matter of course, because presumably mine would have been deactivated from the previous owner, and that's the problem. They wouldn't have carried it unless they never activated it at all. There's always the chance that I did read somewhere, or somebody said that it does it for a year anyway, but after that, if you don't register yourself, it drops. So maybe it's never been done. I don't know. All good fun. Right. Any other comments on that? No, I've got a couple of other bits. GW4GTE.
Yeah, from G8NOS. Well, a couple of bits I've written down. Thanks for that command online. I'll look into that. But they should have done that anyway. Even when you were second down, they should have sorted it all out. But Margaret actually went back to home, because you pick the car. The girl spent a long time with her, but then a couple of days later she went back, and they were very good. He's gone back again this weekend. Spent the money to get the service, so I'd say go into this new place in Chepstow and see what they say. Great, if you're passing down, please do just give us a call to make sure. I think you've got my profile number. If not, I'll give it to you. Just make sure I'm around. And pop in by all means and have a chat, cup of tea. And if I've got my card in there, we can go out to them and have a play. Other than that, that's it really. Anyway, what else have we got your end from G8NOS?
GW4GTE. Okay, Glenn, I'm not sure if I got your number or not. I vaguely think I might have, so I'll check later anyway. But obviously, I'll double check you there, and if I'm coming through, I'll almost certainly have Pam with me. So I don't know if Margaret is like to be there, but it's all depends. Oh, okay, thanks for that. I'll see how it works out. So that's all for future. So that's good. Yeah, I had I presume shall I make the assumption you've got an iPad, Glenn, over?
No, but Margaret has one. I've played with them all.
Right, I went through a worrying time. I let it go completely flat. We'll tell her if she's not done it. It's a bad thing. Do not do that.
Why? What happens?
It goes into recovery mode, and the only way you can recover it is to plug it into a computer that's got iTunes on it, and then it restores everything to factory defaults.
Bloody hell. I didn't realise that. But that's not very good, is it, from G8NOS?
Well, not really, because I've got a couple of laptops and Android tablet and things, and of course they just go flat and you just charge them back up and away it comes. But yeah, it wouldn't. I couldn't switch it on. It wouldn't charge up. You plug the charge in, and it stays flat. It won't charge. It wouldn't do anything. I looked on the internet and I thought there doesn't seem to be any other way out of it than do this. And luckily, just about everything on there, the iCloud, the only time I've used iCloud in earnest really, and I'd forgotten about it. I thought, well, I only use it for browsing and TeamViewer and stuff really. It restored it all from iCloud, but the whole process took several hours this morning of charging it up, re-register, because I had to put all the password stuff in and then connect it to the Wi-Fi. You'd have forgotten everything. Even setting the language, it was as if you just bought it from the shop.
Margaret has an iPad because she was given one from work. She sits on the board of trustee board of directors for the Young Pension Fund, and she was given one. Come on, when I played with it. The only thing I don't like about, I've got an iPhone. Mark's got an iPhone. The phones are great. Is I absolutely hate iTunes with my Android tablet. I can get a movie or songs or whatever, I can just drag and drop them onto the storage unit, whether it's an SD card in it or it's the inbuilt storage. Christ, you've got to go through iTunes, and it's a massive piece of software than iTunes. It just baffles me at times. I wanted to put a movie on Margaret's iPad for the playing once, and I must have spent 3 hours trying to do it, and it's just too much, far too much, and they locked down so much. I think other than the normal functions of using, which are great, I think they're very intuitive. I think if you want to do anything else, I just find it too difficult. And as for that's terrible that it's done that, because that's I can't see the rationale at all for that to be done. I just can't see why they do that when it goes flat, because there must be hundreds of people that do that. So I just think from GAWS.
GW4GTE. Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't switch itself off before it completely dies and or goes into sort of emergency. Well, I think it does to some extent, but it's in a sense it's my own fault, but it's not, because it shouldn't have let itself do that. I think last night I was watching something on YouTube. I woke up in the middle of the night and thought, I'll just watch something, I'll just go to sleep, and I left it running. It was just kind of running. It didn't have much charge, and so it was dead. But no, I don't get it. But the problem is, let's say you took it abroad and it did that, and even if you knew what to do, if you don't know what your Apple login ID and password are, it's not going to work, because you have to put that in, and you have to reteach it your fingerprint, and all that. You do everything as if you just bought it from the shop. I say luckily. So, but the other thing is, I don't know whether iCloud is automatic or what, but checks he's got iCloud backup, because that pretty much rebuilt it really. It said it was something it couldn't restore, but I have no idea what it is, because all the stuff I can see, even all the photographs, such as they are, we brought them back in, but of course you can imagine how long that took. Again, if you're abroad on a limited bandwidth, well, it's Kingsworth, isn't it? Anyway, that is. Oh, the other thing about, I hate iTunes. What is there to like? On BBC iPlayer, I'm assuming it'll work on the iPad, but it's very risky to assume anything with Apple. But I believe now you can download programs and take them away and watch them for things like on the plane. So maybe, well, if it's a film on the TV, maybe you can. But that might be worth looking into when you're going backwards and forwards. You can download stuff now off iPlayer. Did you know about that, Glenn?
Yes and no. I've done it for a while. I use an Android tablet. But what I do is, I think I told you once that years ago I built a HDMI to DVD TV modulator. It worked quite well for a while, and I bought the commercial one at the end. But so what I do is, and on the PC I've got a TV card that does DVD to TT, DVD, TV, T2 tunes in it, and anything there's a record on the TV. So what I do is I play back what's on, whether it's catch-up TV or what's recorded on the Skybox, and I just put it on the Android phone, and the recorder on the computer tuner records Android tablet. I've got a Samsung Galaxy Note or something like that tablet. They'll play anything. MK, you've got to download an app for the MKV, but out of the box it'll play, MP4s, it'll play MT2S files, which are the high definition files. It's great. And I just find it easier than going through. I don't like going through iTunes at all. And the other thing is, you can take the storage card out, and then you can put it in your device on your PC, just drag and drop it in there, stick it in, away you go. Just makes it a lot easier. But yes, I know that they have allowed you to store now catch-up TV on BBC iPlayer and that. So that's. But I just about put up with the iPhone because I quite like it, but because I don't put any music on it, I don't have to use iTunes. And the only other thing about the iPhone is you try and pretty well put a picture on there. You try and put it on your PC and say you wanted to change your wallpaper on your iPhone or even the tablet. You just can't plug it into your PC and drag a picture across. You've got to use the iTunes. I end up emailing myself the picture to put on, so you can take it off your mail if it's on the machine and put it as your wallpaper. Just crazy. From G8 anyway.
GW4GTE. Yeah, well, I've got an Android phone and an iPad, iOS iPad. Pam's got an iPhone and an iPad. She has trouble. Well, iCloud, I think should do it, but she has trouble getting to work, and the same problem getting stuff to her PC, which is Windows 10. And does exactly the same thing. Just emails it. She sometimes has Word documents in one thing or another, and to get them across, she just emails them. As you say, you would think there's a thing. There may be somebody who. There's probably people listening to this and saying, "Oh, you want, I don't know, Super Zoomer 7 or something," but it should be out of the box. It should be hard. But of course, they're competing companies for world domination. So I suppose there is some cooperation, but not a lot. I guess the other thing you can do with films and stuff is, put it on a hard drive, a separate hard drive. You must be able to get a hard drive in a box with a Wi-Fi server, so you can just log into it on the plane or somewhere with your iPad or in Spain and do it that way. But what I've been playing with, I've not got very far, but got it working on the local LAN. My Asus AC68, DSL AC68 router, it's got a built-in VPN server which you can enable, and it works with, you can set Windows up as a VPN client, it's built into it, and it works. So it will connect me to the local LAN from, once I put the right IP address in. I think it could be anywhere. I also set up a Windows work group with my, that wasn't the iPad, no, that wasn't the iPad, well, it wouldn't be Windows 10, that was one of my laptops. So I set up a worktop with that laptop and my base machine on the local LAN, and had the work group communicating with all the members thereof via the VPN. So I think you've got something set up like that when you're abroad, haven't you, Glenn? But that's something else you could do as well. It's kind of another way apart from TeamViewer, isn't it? Well, it's slightly different, isn't it? Because it is a machine to machine rather than controlling the remote one. But have you ever played with that, Glenn? Over?
Just repeat about your last 5 minutes. I made the classic mistake with SDR. I typed on my keyboard while my mouse was on the screen, so I zoomed off to some other bloody frequency. So about the last minute, over.
Yeah, okay, Glenn. Yeah, no problem. Easy done. Did you get the bit about the VPN with the Asus, or was that where you dipped out?
No, I got that bit. It's just about the last minute or so, over.
Right, okay. Well, I was just basically saying, I think that was more of a wrap-up, really. Have you played with that? And it might be a solution for you when you're abroad, and that you could, you could run machines over there effectively on the same land via the VPN and a work group over.
Yeah, I've not played with that yet. Well, I've not played a lot with VPNs and servers, other than stuff that's got built-in servers like the DVRs I've got. But one of the things that I'm going to start doing that with when I get closer to doing this remote receive, because I've not played with servers or even the client server stuff on the Perseus, so it'll be quite a learning curve for me. But I'm looking forward to that, because the nice thing to do is to do it locally on your land first, and then take it out to the WAN, to the internet, and do that. I've played around with port forwarding and all that stuff. I've learned how to do that now, and that's okay. But you talked about something about. Here we are. I'm just gonna send you the link to something, because I actually have one of these, and it's a perfect piece of kit, and it'll work with where's Skype? It'll work with Android and iOS devices. I'll just check I've got the right link. I'll click onto it. So yes, that's it. That is a fantastic piece of kit, and it's as you were saying, it's essentially a Wi-Fi unit with storage, and you put an app on your Android and your iPad, and it will stream anything that you put on that. So that's what I do now. I stick it all on that mobile light unit, and then stream it to the. And the other good thing about that, you can have a couple of sessions. So when Margaret's with me on her iPad and on my Android, she can be watching the same movie, because it's fast enough to stream, and that's in 1080p HD as well, from G8NOS.
GW4GTE. Okay, Glenn. Yeah. I guess it's no surprise such a thing exists, but I didn't know of one particularly. So that looks pretty good. So I got the right thing. Wireless G, is that the right one? That can't be right. Is that all it is? 50 odd quid? I was assuming it's going to be about 150 quid.
No, that's all it is. I'll tell you what, I wonder if we can do this. Just on Skype, connect to you and put the cameras on. Right, I'll just give you a call. Show it to you. There we are. There you go, that's it.
Oh yeah, all right.
And you can also.
Back to you.
Okay, just a second. Let me.
Like a microphone.
Oh yeah, that's that. That's the.
About the shirt.
Oh no, it's a bit. I know it's a bit wild. It's one of my relegated shirts. I've been outside. Yeah. Well, I've been putting those cables up on the catenary wire. But yeah, that's it.
Wow.
And it's got a built-in. I think this one's got a built-in 64 gigs. I'm not so sure. But there's a slot there. You can put another card in. I think that's built in. That's a little 128 gig stick. And that's what I put all the stuff on. And you can charge it up. And you can also stick it on an Ethernet cable and make it a hotspot.
Oh wow.
And it's
use on a plane.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why to switch it on. That's it. Yeah. Just a minute. I'm gonna. Have you turned your sound down? My audio good, right?
Right. I'm muting you on the radio actually.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Because you know. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me demonstrate. Yeah, but the microphones, I think I told you my dad left me these mics, and I took it all apart. It had it's quite a retro mic, and it had a dynamic insert in it, which sounded terrible. They don't see Japanese ones, Chinese ones, I think. Japanese, and I think I said to you, I bought a